Erica Carosella, a biological male who goes by Erica, has made headlines as the first openly trans Hooters girl. This story isn't about celebrating progress. It's about pushing back against the uncomfortable realities of our current societal shifts. Erica's journey to becoming a Hooters waitress started when he came out as transgender at 14 years old. After facing skepticism from teachers who doubted his aspirations, Erica became determined to prove them wrong. At 19, 5 years later, he landed the role at Hooters. I haven't been to Hooters since 1996. Their wings used to be fire, but now, let's just say that their menu isn't the only thing that's full of surprises. Now, let's be clear about one thing. Hooters has always been an iconic symbol of a very specific brand of femininity. The tight orange shorts, the white tank top. These aren't just uniforms. They represent an ideal that many associate with traditional female beauty. But Erica, fully transitioned and presenting all the necessary documentation, didn't feel the need to inform Hooters of his biological gender, stating, "I didn't feel the need to tell the company that I was transgender as I am female, and it did not have anything to do with my work ethic or the ability to do my job." But does erasing the truth really prove anything? I'll admit, Erica had me fooled. I've clearly lost my touch. Time to hand in my man card. In my younger days, I've pursued biological women with much uglier presentations. I'm not ordering hot dogs at Hooters or anywhere else, but these Decepticons are for real. When Erica finally shared his secret with his colleagues, their shock is hardly surprising. And while he insists that customers loved him, the narrative takes a turn when we learn that he wasn't welcomed back after his Hooters branch temporarily closed. His co-workers got their jobs back, but Erica did not. This raises a lot of questions that we're not supposed to ask, like, why did they really pass on bringing him back? Erica took to TikTok to reveal his identity publicly, claiming to be the first openly transgender Hooters girl. But in the aftermath of his announcement, his job was mysteriously not waiting for him. Despite having received praise from his manager and positive feedback from customers, Erica found himself out of work. He attempted to reapply in person, but his efforts were met with the suggestion that he needed to go through the hiring process all over again. If he was such an asset to the team, why wasn't his job secure? Ah, yes. Progress, where men in miniskirts is now the gold standard for smashing the patriarchy. Hooters just gave us all a wake-up call. It's not just the chicken wings that are full of surprises. In a world where identity is increasingly fluid, traditional spaces like Hooters are facing pressures to adapt, often in ways that leave everyone guessing. Welcome to 2024, where she is just as likely to mean he, and the plot thickens every time you order a drink. We've entered a world where you need a PhD in gender studies just to know who to hold the door open for. Hooters, a brand that was once straightforward about its appeal, now finds itself at the center of a much more complex conversation. The one place designed to be straightforward about what it offers is now the king of keeping us on our toes. Ironic, isn't it? Hooters might just be the only place where the phrase size matters refers to the wings, most of the time anyway. At this point, it's clear that the world has changed, and even the most iconic brands are not immune to these shifts. What used to be a simple dining experience now comes with a side of social commentary. I can't trust a place to make my food if there isn't a warning sign transformer inside. I guess Hooters could rebrand itself to become a game show experience. Guess which lady has an eggplant? Could you imagine how awkward it would be guessing that a biological woman was the Autobot? This story reveals more than just the experience of a single individual. It exposes the tensions that arise when reality collides with the ideals being forced upon society. Erica wanted to prove his doubters wrong, but perhaps what was truly being tested wasn't his ability to do the job, but how far we as a society are willing to go to accommodate a narrative that many find increasingly difficult to accept.